Okay, so let's unpack this. We're diving into an app called Playmania. You've probably seen it.
Oh, for sure. It's been absolutely flooding feeds with these really slick online ads.
Exactly. And the pitch is so simple. Use our app, gain money. It really taps into that side hustle idea.
Right.
But that begs the big question for anyone watching. Is it trustworthy? I mean, is this a real opportunity or is it just hype?
And that's our mission for this deep dive. We're going to
Yeah.
look at the reality behind those promises.
And we have a source for this.
We do. We're using the raw data from a really in-depth YouTube review transcript to, separate the marketing from the actual metrics.
So what do we know for sure?
Well, Playmania is new. It was just released on November 1st.
Okay, so very recent.
Very. But the initial engagement is kind of staggering. It's already shot past 5,000 downloads on the Play Store.
Wow. In just a few weeks.
And get this, the social proof looks amazing on the surface.
Yeah.
It's holding a 4.6-star rating.
That's incredibly high.
It is, and that's from almost 800 individual user reviews. So the numbers, they suggest a really popular, well-liked product.
Okay, but this is where it gets really interesting, right?
Uh-huh.
Because the whole advertising premise is about fast, easy cash flow. But our source material, it just throws cold water all over that.
It does. The review is very, very clear on this point. It says that if you're coming to this app expecting to gain, a lot of money,
Yeah.
that whole expectation is basically a fundamental misconception.
Misconception. Yeah.
That's the crucial insight. We have to connect those high ratings, those thousands of downloads, directly to the hard numbers on the actual payoff.
And what are those numbers?
The review explicitly says that even if a user works, and I'm quoting here, very hard,
Maximum effort.
maximum effort, dedicating significant time, the reward tops out at only 10 to 20 rupees per day.
Wait, 10 to 20 rupees a day. That's it.
That's the ceiling.
So for our listeners outside India, that translates to what? Less than 25 US cents? For a full day of work?
Correct. It's a gigantic gap between the marketing and the reality.
That creates a huge tension in the data then. If the reward is that tiny, it just forces you to ask, what do those high ratings even mean?
Exactly.
I'm genuinely baffled by that. What are people rating? A 4.6 usually suggests, excellence. Are they just rating the app's performance? The fact that it doesn't crash?
That seems to be what this analysis suggests, yeah. The app is functional. The tasks are probably, easy or maybe even enjoyable.
So people like the user experience itself.
Right. And that leads to high retention and positive feedback based on usability, not on profitability.
So you can trust it to work, but you can't trust it to make you any real money.
Precisely. If your goal is substantial financial gain, this platform, according to this source, just does not deliver.
So the core finding for you here is that a hugely promoted, extremely well-rated app
With all those downloads.
can still offer a financial return that is, it's basically pocket change, a maximum of 20 rupees a day.
Which leaves you with a really important question to consider, as you see other apps like this.
What's that?
Given that the payout is so minimal, what is actually driving all that user engagement and all those positive ratings? Is it just trust in the idea of earning something? Is it that the barrier to entry is super low?
Or maybe people just enjoy the task itself, and the money is just a tiny, almost irrelevant little bonus.
Exactly. It really makes you think about how we value our time versus the promise of, a tiny digital reward.